We are officially 1 week away from the start of ArtPrize, and excitement is ramping up, specifically for ArtPrize Executive Director Catlin Whittington and ArtPrize Exhibitions Director Jolie Kirkikis. Thanks so much for joining us tonight.
Glad to be here, Brittany. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, so 1 week from today, pretty exciting event. I want to talk about these signature events this year. Catlin, can you tell us what people can expect?
Yeah, so our signature events are going to bookend the event. Both each Friday, we'll have one of our signature events. The opening night celebration will kick off with 3 parades that are going to converge through the ArtPrize district onto Pearl Street Bridge. These are more like New Orleans second line parades, so it's not floats and Macy's Day. We're asking the public to come out and join us as we march down to Pearl Street Bridge for a celebration of fireworks and art, celebrating the art. And then our halftime show is on the 20th, and that'll be at Studio Park. And we have a great band, great group, a drum line called the Pack Drum Line coming out of Chicago. And it's going to be a really high energy and amped up. We're celebrating much like a sports halftime show, but this is a celebration of arts. And then finally, of course, the awards ceremony on the 27th. This is all about the prize and ArtPrize, and this is when we will recognize the artists and the winners of this year's ArtPrize.
Very exciting. And Jolie, I want to talk about the districts. I know those have expanded. Can you kind of touch on what districts are covered this year?
Yeah, so this year we have officially expanded into the East Town area, the Uptown area. After a pilot year last year with 5 venues, we have over 24 there this year. So it is thanks to their joining us that we are able to host over 1,005 artists at 170 venues. So there will be art all the way from East Town to the West Side to, where else do we go?
North Monroe District?
North Monroe. North, South, East, West, and Center City.
How important do you think it is to expand into those other districts?
Yeah, so I've been with ArtPrize for 8 years, and every year I get asked, can we be part of it? This is really cool. I have a creative space, all of the things. And so now it's finally able to happen.
Do you think it's possible to see all that art in
more than one day? Yes.
Okay. So you're encouraging people to come out multiple
Yes,
times.
and that's where at the halftime show, we will announce the top 20 voted for artists in each district. So it will be 20 artists from each of the 5 districts that will be announced. And these are not finalists because the voting will take place throughout all of ArtPrize. So even though we are announcing their top 100 artists at that time, it's still anyone's game. They can still go forward.
I want to talk about the walking tours. Can you talk about that, Catlin?
Yeah, we're bringing back the Pantone Pathways again this year, but much as we have the 5 different districts around, this year we've actually curated walking tours, self-guided walking tours through each district, and those are color-coded, and they'll actually be applied on the sidewalk, so you can actually follow the color-coded trail, so to speak. Follow the yellow brick road and find your path through some artwork. And all of that information can be found, of course, on our website at artprize.org.
Okay, really quickly, what do you think is the most important thing people need to know about in terms of voting? Where can they find that information?
All online, artprize.org, and each entry in the ArtPrize competition will have a voting code there next to it, and you just have to scan the QR code and it'll take you right there to vote. Awesome. You do have to be in the district to cast your first vote, though.
Okay, very cool. We're excited. I'm excited to get out and see some of the art and cover some more of those stories throughout Grand Rapids over the course of those 2 weeks, and we really appreciate you, Catlin and Jolie, for joining us tonight.
Yeah.
Glad to be here. Can't wait to share it with y'all.